In an ideal world, we would have a government that had conducted significant planning prior to embarking upon the process of EU withdrawal. Cummings, as I have written before many times, is correct when he links this overriding failure to the mess we are currently in. Not only did we find ourselves in a position whereby Article 50 had been invoked without managing to showcase sufficient understanding of its scope, we then decided to hold an entirely unnecessary and backfiring election after the withdrawal proceedings had begun. It amazes me, therefore, that I should have to write and see others writing about the parameters of the Article 50 process shortly before Halloween, as opposed to early spring or just after the referendum. But we are where we are and I cannot do anything to change that. We should begin by establishing the facts on the ground. Article 50 is indeed the legal route out of the EU, but it was inserted into the amending Lisbon Treaty, to form part of the Consolidated European Treaty, in order to make the European Union appear democratic. This was the suggestion of one Altiero Spinelli, who during the constitutional conventions around 14 years ago made it clear that EU membership should not be a trap, insisting instead that the Union must be a voluntary association of members. The treaty provision was drawn up mainly for the purpose of spin, with the working assumption of those writing it being that it would not ever realistically be used. A really good background into the use of Article 50 is provided here, on the Boiling Frog blog. Once again, readers should note just how far ahead of the game the blogosphere has been in comparison with the mainstream media and its crowded pool of commentators. It really is a shame that for much of the general population, blogs are not the go-to when folk attempt to interpret and scrutinize information they are provided with through other platforms, especially in an age where their use can potentially be so prevalent.